Hello, welcome to the Kitchen Spy. My name is Kate and this is a recipe video. It's a recipe for a curry this time, and it is chicken bhuna. And this recipe has come from a book called The Hairy Dieter's Big Book of Dieting. So it's the hairy biker guys, and they went through a phase of doing diet recipes. Don't be put off by the fact that the book says it's a diet recipe. All of the recipes in the book are absolutely delicious. So if you see it around, then it's definitely well worth taking a look at it. I think I'm going to be doing a video soon on my favourite cookbooks and the cookbooks that I use quite a lot, and those that inspire me to create my own recipes as well. So I'll definitely be including this one in there. Anyway, so we'll crack on with the ingredients. Thank you very much if you're already subscribed, and welcome to the new guys, and of course thank you for your support to the guys who've been with me for a while. So if we just have a look at the ingredients, so we've got some coriander. This is for sprinkling on at the end, but I forgot to do that, so you don't see that. Then we've got 2 teaspoons of curry powder, 2 teaspoons of garam masala, and a teaspoon of chilli powder. We've got 4 garlic cloves and a 40-gram chunk of ginger, 2 medium onions, chopped roughly because these are going to get blitzed. Then I've got 4 chicken breasts all chopped up, and that came to 770 grams. I've got 3 peppers. I've got any colour really. I think I've got 2 red and a yellow. And then some pepper and some salt, always in recipes, and then a tin of chopped tomatoes. These are the Aldi ones I like so much, but I'm not getting these at the moment because I'm not going to Aldi really. And then chicken stock here, which is made with 1 Knorr stock cube because they are gluten free, and that's 500 mils. So over in the pan, I'm just going to spray with some Fry Light, or any kind of oil. You can stick a tablespoon of oil if you want to, but I'm obviously trying to save calories. And in the meantime, what I've done is I have blitzed up the onion, the ginger, the garlic, and all of the spices in a food processor till it's really finely mixed like this. If you haven't got a food processor, don't worry, you can just finely chop or grate the onions, and then mince the garlic and the ginger, or grate both, and then just mix it in with the spices. But the important thing is that it's in as small pieces as you can. The food processor does work better, to be fair, but I would still do this recipe with finely chopped onions. It would work absolutely perfectly fine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cook this onion mixture off over a medium heat for about 10 minutes, and this just allows the flavours to develop, and so that the spices stop becoming raw, and all of those flavours just mix together. This is such a beautiful recipe, and it is so simple. It really is simple. It couldn't be easier. Anyway, so then after that 10 minutes has gone, then we need to add the tomatoes. And when I use a tin of tomatoes, because I'm a little bit mean and want to get all of my money, I always put a little splash of water in the tin to get the last bit of tomatoes out. But you know, we all have to make the most of what we can get. So then just give those a big old stir, and actually the recipe says to cook these for another 5 minutes, stirring constantly. Well, I've got better things to do than to stir constantly, so I don't. I give it a big stir. I just make sure that the heat's not too high, and I just leave it to do its own stuff for 5 minutes or so. I'm in the kitchen, so nothing's going to happen that could go badly wrong. So after that 5 minutes, then we add the chicken breast. Now, I think this recipe would also work with pork, and I think it would actually work with minced beef as well. I know it would be a completely different texture, but I think flavour-wise it absolutely would work. So we need to just move the chicken around into the sauce, and then just pile in the peppers. Yeah, like I said, you need 3 peppers chopped into fairly hefty chunks like these are. But once, obviously you can choose what colour you want. I don't really like green pepper very much. I find it very bitter. So I've used red and yellow, but if you'd got green in there as well, I think it would look perhaps a bit more attractive. Anyway, so we're stir frying the chicken and the peppers for just a short while, and then we need to just add the stock, and then just pour the whole thing in. Now I used 500 mils of stock here, and I've written in the book, because I always write in my cookbooks because they're working documents as far as I'm concerned. I've written that I would actually reduce the amount of liquid. I'd probably put about 400 mil of liquid in. So we just add the stock, mix it through, and then we just need to cook this for about 20 minutes until the chicken is tender and cooked through, and it bubbles away so that the sauce gets a little bit thicker. Now I think this recipe originally in the book had got chicken thighs in it. I tend to avoid chicken thighs because they are quite calorific compared to chicken breasts, but you can choose whatever you want to use. So I'm just checking here that everything's done. The sauce has bubbled away a little bit and the chicken is definitely cooked. So it's all ready, all done, and smells gorgeous. So here it is plated up. So each portion of this, and this recipe makes 4 portions, is 299 calories for the curry itself, and then here I've served it with rice and a poppadom. So altogether this plate of food is 477 calories. Now that is really good, I think, and the recipe just tastes so fresh. I mean, considering actually that the spices that are in it are dried rather than fresh spice, it really tastes fresh, and such a low calorie recipe, and it also freezes really well. So yes, there you are. There's the recipe done and dealt with. I just want to say a really big thank you to Vicky at the Folger family, who mentioned me on one of her videos, and got quite a few of her subscribers have come over and subscribed to my channel, and I could not be more delighted. Thank you so much. I've only been doing this YouTube malarkey since the beginning of the year, and I got a really big boost at the beginning because Cheryl at What's for Tea mentioned me, and I've had a really big boost now from Vicky at the Folger family, and I think it was so kind of those guys to do that. But I think Vicky said it's not a competition actually, YouTube, and it isn't. And I think there's such a lovely community on YouTube, and this hobby, if you like, I took up because I find it difficult to switch off from work, and I wanted something that would give me something to do and that would totally absorb me, and this absolutely does. I really love creating the videos, and I love the interaction that I'm having with people, and it still astonishes me that anybody wants to watch a video that I've made. I mean, it's just incredible. I'm so grateful. So to you new guys, welcome. To you guys who've been here a while, thank you so much. I am really blessed to have you here, so thanks a lot. The next video will be on Wednesday, and it will be meals of the week and a greenhouse update, because we're off to plant some plants this week, so hopefully you'll be able to see something better than just the empty greenhouse. Anyway, I'm waffling on again, so thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon on the next one. Stay safe, take care, bye bye.